That's it. I'm gonna stop. I told you I could be picking at it all day. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lindy. This is Lindiorslife and you're back for another one, obviously. And today we are styling this grown out pixie. When I say grown out, the roots is beyond curly, okay? I really want to get braids soon, like in a month, literally. And I just have plans for the summer, so I'm not going to get a perm and I'm not cutting this hair, not yet. I'll decide what I want to do further as far as pixie life once we get past the summer. But I wanted to show you how I style this longer pixie because it's kind of the same but a little bit different because obviously I have way more hair. I literally have like bangs. Like, I don't know what people always do say, when you grow your hair out, it does start growing much faster, or when you cut your hair, it starts growing faster than when it was when you was trying to grow it. But anyway, if you want to see the face that's in the video right before this, or maybe the video right after this, I'll let you know. I'll put it in the cards. And yeah, let's do my hair. So I'm still using my miniature curling iron because it just makes the most sense to me to continue to do that. And I'm still using the same products I use. And we'll get into what products I use. But literally, this is, ooh, is it dry? All right, so this is the mold on the overgrown pixie. She's okay, but like in the back, child, as you can, I don't know if you can tell with this mold, but way curlier than what it was before. You can see the new growth versus, like, it's like this much new growth. But that don't upset me, child. That does not make me no never mind. I am just going to style it and see. Look at the front. Bangs. Not the bang. Still using that heat protectant because we still need to protect. So yeah, I have the BioSilk that I always put in and the Keratin Smooth by Tresemme. So with those two in there, ooh, I got some on my face. I'm literally going to do the same like curling style. So I'm starting at the, what is this? The top of my head. I don't remember what the actual term is, but I'm starting at the top of my head. And like I said, curly roots and all, I'm just embracing it and just making it a much fluffier situation. I'm gonna run the flat iron over the roots a little bit and then curl to attempt to get it to obey, to lay down, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's how I like to do it. So yeah, I don't know, but enough hair that you can like grab it like this. Not too thick though, obviously, because it's already overgrown, it's already thick. And I just curl. Sometimes, like you see here, sometimes because it's longer, I don't catch the ends as good, so I'll just go back and like make sure I catch the ends. That's the main part. You're trying to keep it curled up. Like if I had one of those really, like those miniature curling irons, this would be so much easier. But this will do. The little mini flat iron will have to do. Okay, we're gonna run it a couple times and then just fold it over and just pull and make sure you catch on those ends. There we go. See? And I like to just let the curls sit, and then by the end I'll just start like turning them, flipping and reversing it, all that jazz. But like I said, I have been into the fluffier look. I'm embracing just all the levels of this hairstyle while I still have it, because I don't think I'm having it too long. See, curl some more. You gotta flip it all under. Sometimes I even like roll it and just hold it like it's a regular ass curl, because really the main portion we need curled are the ends, because that's the part we're gonna be seeing more than any other part. So let's push that out the way. Like I said, you see how I got bangs? Like literally. It's so crazy how hair grows as soon as you want to cut it. Okay, we're twisting, we're curling, we're twisting, we're curling. Not doing too much. Ooh. And just flip it. If we can flip it and get it to, as long as it's like, you know, here or just like halfway up my forehead, I'm cool. Now for my edges, I like to do them first and just pull them out in front of the regular curls, because I want to just get these pieces in line first. If that makes any sense, like, and it'd be a little more to my edges obviously, but you get it. Somewhere about here, that's what I like to do. So push the back part back and literally just curl these pieces forward. I like to have like two swoops per side, so that's what I do. And with these, like I said, with everything, just make sure you catch that edge and we're good. So I have that bottom swoop, and then I have this upper swoop, and then this middle part, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but there's a bottom swoop and there's gonna be an upper swoop. Actually, this usually turns into like two. Yes, you feel me? So then, if I'm styling it, I could push this piece forward like that. I can actually turn this one around, push it backward, and then make this be like the main one like that. So that's usually kind of how they lay. One front, one back, and then the other one back and nice and chunky, okay? And then I go forward and do this front section forward, and then kind of do these going down. I don't know, it just kind of makes sense to me just to have another layer of hair going forward and then the rest kind of like going down. And then once I, you know, maneuver it, they all kind of just work out fine, really. But that's just what makes sense to me. Attempting to not have like a gap between the hair that I'm choosing to call my baby hair and all the other hair on my head. That kitchen very much needs to get tended to, because it's growing out. And what I like to do is flip this part of my hair, like literally the kitchen, the end. I like to flip it up because I think it just looks very cute, very like Betty Boop-ish when I just flip in the other direction. And it has that little curl. I don't know if y'all can y'all see my little curl? I really don't know if y'all can see it, but that's how I like it. And then like you can see how my edges are like laid down, and then I have some hair coming forward. I'll literally just go in now and like separate some, push them forward, push them up. The top parts, I'll push it up. Just so it gives like not super grandma. We still want to be a little young, hot, and turn. Attempt to be a little cutesy. And then at the end, I will probably lay them down some. I like when these kind of like go over each other in a way. And then we have my edge piece. So it's shaping out. I'm about to do this side, literally. I'm about to do the other side and come back with the final, and then I'm gonna show y'all how I really just lay the hair down. Okay, this is after the hair has been styled. Now I like to just separate it a bit, especially in the back, because the back, it usually just kind of looks like rows. So now that that's done, we're gonna finish it off with this extra hold. And I like to, I don't really have to do this, but to me it helps. Got me professionals. And actually I'm gonna put some on my fingers first, so I can tack down the pieces of my hair that I think are the edges part of my hair, the stuff that I want to do that.
I was laying down, so.
Uh-oh. Well, cool. I'm about to be done getting ready, so really attempting to keep the gel on the base of my hair and like have it be feathered up like that. That was perfect. We're gonna love her and leave her alone. Shout out to that girl on TikTok that be saying that. Actually, I might just twist all of this forward. That's it. I'm gonna stop. I told you I could be picking at it all day. But y'all, this is how I style my extra fluffy, very big curly afro slash pixie. At this point, this is where we're at. And I love it. I feel like a little grandma, a little hot granny. But she's so tea. So thank y'all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. How to go down in DMC. Ask me, let me know, like, what else should I be doing with this pixie before the pixie gone? Because I ain't gonna lie, next year the pixie might be gone. So what should we do with short pixie vibes? Let me know. Bye.